Imagine a land where civilization flourished along the banks of one of the world's longest rivers, a place where towering pyramids reached into the heavens and pharaohs were revered as living deities. Ancient Egypt, with its awe-inspiring monuments and profound cultural advancements, stood as a beacon of human ingenuity for thousands of years. But beyond its breathtaking achievements lies a story of resilience, ambition, and the eventual decline of one of history's most remarkable civilizations. Today, we delve into the rise and fall of ancient Egypt, uncovering the lessons buried within the sands of time. To truly understand ancient Egypt, we must start with the source of its vitality: the Nile River. Stretching over 4,000 miles, this mighty waterway was more than just a geographical feature. It was the lifeblood of a civilization. Each year, the river's predictable flooding deposited rich, nutrient-filled silt onto the surrounding lands, transforming the arid desert into a fertile oasis. This phenomenon allowed early settlers to cultivate crops such as wheat, barley, and flax, forming the foundation of a thriving agricultural society. The abundance of the Nile's gifts allowed the Egyptians to build surplus food supplies, enabling specialized professions to emerge. Farmers, craftsmen, scribes, and traders flourished as the economy grew. This diversification not only strengthened the civilization, but also allowed the creation of grand monuments and cultural achievements that still inspire awe today. As the land flourished, so too did its people. Villages sprouted along the riverbanks, growing into bustling cities like Memphis and Thebes. The Nile not only sustained life, but also united it, providing a natural highway for trade and cultural exchange. It became the heartbeat of a burgeoning civilization, fostering a sense of shared identity among its inhabitants. Beyond its practical uses, the Nile was woven into the spiritual and mythological fabric of Egyptian culture, often seen as a divine gift, personified in the god Hapi, who was worshipped as the provider of life. By around 3100 BCE, a pivotal moment in history occurred: the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under the first pharaoh, believed to be Narmer. This event marked the beginning of the early dynastic period, transforming Egypt from scattered tribes into a centralized state. The pharaoh was more than a ruler. He was seen as a divine intermediary between the gods and the people. This belief in the pharaoh's divine nature unified the nation and laid the groundwork for monumental achievements. One of the earliest symbols of this new unity was the step pyramid of Djoser, designed by the visionary architect Imhotep. This architectural marvel not only demonstrated advanced engineering, but also reflected the Egyptians' profound belief in the afterlife. Imhotep's innovations revolutionized construction techniques, paving the way for future monumental projects. His role extended beyond architecture. He was also a healer and a scholar, eventually deified as a god of medicine and wisdom. As Egypt entered the Old Kingdom, often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids, it reached new heights of architectural brilliance. The Great Pyramid of Giza, constructed around 2580 BCE for Pharaoh Khufu, remains one of the most astounding feats of human ambition and precision. Standing at an original height of 481 feet, it held the title of the tallest man-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. Yet, the pyramids were more than grand tombs. They embodied the Egyptian worldview, reflecting their deep respect for life, death, and the afterlife. Religion played a central role in every aspect of Egyptian life. The pantheon of gods and goddesses, from Ra, the sun god, to Osiris, the god of the afterlife, shaped their understanding of the natural and spiritual world. Temples served as centers of worship and commerce, reinforcing the pharaoh's divine authority. This cultural devotion also spurred advancements in fields like medicine, mathematics, and astronomy. Egyptian astronomers were among the first to map the stars with precision, using their observations to create a calendar that guided agricultural and religious events. These temples were also repositories of knowledge. Priests, who were not only spiritual leaders but also scholars, recorded astronomical observations, medical treatments, and engineering techniques on papyrus scrolls. These records allowed for the systematic passing of knowledge from one generation to the next, laying the groundwork for some of humanity's most enduring disciplines. However, Egypt's success sowed the seeds of its eventual decline. The ambitious projects of the Old Kingdom placed immense strain on the economy and resources, leading to growing social unrest among the lower classes. Environmental challenges, such as irregular flooding of the Nile, further exacerbated these issues, weakening the agricultural base that had sustained the civilization. The strain between the elite and the common people created a fragile social balance that would occasionally fracture, leading to periods of instability. Amid this turmoil, a period of recovery known as the Middle Kingdom emerged around 2050 BCE. This era saw renewed political stability and economic revitalization. Pharaohs focused on improving irrigation systems and expanding trade networks, which brought prosperity and strengthened Egypt's regional influence. Cultural achievements also flourished, with literature, art, and architecture reaching new heights. Works like The Tale of Sinuhe and The Instructions of Amenemhat reflected moral and political ideals, offering a glimpse into the thoughts and values of ancient Egyptians. The New Kingdom, beginning around 1550 BCE, marked the pinnacle of Egypt's power and influence. This era witnessed an unprecedented expansion of the Egyptian empire under pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Akhenaten, and Ramses II. Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs, established extensive trade networks that enriched Egypt. Akhenaten introduced revolutionary religious changes, promoting the worship of a single god, Aten, which disrupted traditional practices. Ramses II, often called Ramses the Great, was celebrated for his military prowess and monumental building projects, such as the temples at Abu Simbel. Despite these triumphs, the New Kingdom also faced significant challenges. The vast empire stretched resources thin, and internal conflicts weakened the central authority. The rise of foreign powers, including invasions by the Sea Peoples, further destabilized the region. Over time, Egypt's unity unraveled as local governors gained power, undermining the pharaoh's authority. Environmental factors compounded these struggles. Droughts and failing harvests led to widespread famine, eroding the population's resilience. Cleopatra VII's reign marked the final chapter of Egypt's independence. Her alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were desperate attempts to preserve Egypt's sovereignty, but ultimately ended in defeat. In 30 BCE, the Roman Empire absorbed Egypt, bringing an end to its ancient glory. Even after its political decline, Egypt's cultural legacy endured. Its influence spread far beyond its borders, inspiring neighboring civilizations and shaping the modern understanding of art, governance, and spirituality. The monuments still standing today, from the pyramids to the temples, are testaments to the ingenuity and ambition of a civilization that continues to fascinate the world. Yet, even in decline, the legacy of ancient Egypt endures. Its monuments stand as a testament to human ingenuity, and its cultural contributions remain interwoven with the fabric of history. The lessons learned from its rise and fall serve as a reminder of the impermanence of even the mightiest civilizations and the importance of balance, unity, and adaptation. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Historical Highway for more captivating stories from the ancient world. Together, let's keep the wisdom of the past alive for generations to come.